thought I'd show you how to make super crispy and crunchy fried chicken in my air fryer. Now the air fryer that I use is the Ninja Foodi Max /XL, depending on where you are in the world. I'll link it all down below. You can use any air fryer though, it doesn't matter. And also, down below I will link the full recipe to my crispy fried chicken because you're gonna wanna make this after you've watched this video. And another thing about this recipe and about just making fried chicken in an air fryer is that I truly believe it tastes basically the same, just as good as deep fried chicken. And because there's not so much oil, you're not submerging that chicken in oil, it's probably a whole lot healthier too. So yeah, if you wanna watch, let's get going. Okay, so here are all the ingredients I'm using for my fried chicken. Firstly, chicken. So I've got some drumsticks here, they've got the bone in obviously and skin on. Then I've got a mixture of herbs and spices that I'm using. So I've got smoked paprika, some oregano, some marjoram, some sage, some white pepper, I prefer it to black pepper and something like this, and some salt. I've got some garlic oil, you could use any oil for this, and I'm going to decant this into a spray bottle because I want to be spraying it onto the chicken in the air fryer rather than just pouring it on. A little bit does go a long way. Then I've got some buttermilk, which I've made myself. This is just a mix of milk and lemon juice. You can use dairy-free, regular milk, lactose-free milk, whatever milk you want to use, or you can buy your own buttermilk if it's easier for you. And then flour-wise, you just need some flour, some plain flour. If you're gluten-free like me, I've got some gluten-free plain flour here, and then you can either use potato starch or cornstarch. I'm using potato starch because I've run out of cornstarch. And when I say cornstarch, I mean like corn flour in the UK and cornstarch in the US. But yeah, this is, you can just use all flour, but this just helps to make it a little bit more crispier and a little bit lighter, like the batter and everything. So yeah. Okay, so firstly, I've got my chicken, put it in a large bowl. I'm gonna pour my buttermilk over the top of it. It's nice and thick now. Mix it all around and then just leave it for as long as you can, up to like 24 hours, but as little as like 10 minutes, because if you don't have time and you want to make this quickly, it will still taste really, really good. So I'm going to mix it all around and leave it probably for like 10-15 minutes. So whilst the chicken is marinating, I'm going to make my coating. So I've got my flour and my potato starch. You can use cornstarch or just more flour if you want in this bowl, and I'm going to add my spices to it and my herbs. I'm just going to do 1 teaspoon of each. Okay, so here is my setup. So obviously I've got my chicken marinating in the buttermilk there. I've got my coating. I've got a spare plate here for when I do this in this and put it there just to wait. And then I've got my air fryer, which I need to turn on and preheat so that I can sort of do this and then put it in there straight away so that we can get this all done nice and quickly. So I'm going to turn it on and put it on the air fry mode. I'm going to take it down to 190 and I'm gonna set it for 30 minutes on here if I can, and then press start and it will heat up and it will get really, really loud. But whilst that's heating up, let's start doing all of this stuff. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me over the air fryer. Firstly, I'm gonna get a couple of tablespoons of the buttermilk and just put it into my coating, mix it through with a fork, and then we'll start drenching or dredging the chicken into here, and we'll put it on here ready to go into the air fryer. And not only do we just want to sort of lightly coat it, we want to press all of the coating right into it so that it gets a really nice thick coat. So get some and really push it down into it. Okay, so that's probably enough to put in at once because we don't want them to be going on top of each other. We want them all to be in a line, all flat, because that's what will make it most crispy. So I'm going to add these to the air fryer. Right now, it's ready to go. Okay, so it says add food, so we're gonna open this up. You can see it's ready. So now we can just add our chicken. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use my oil, which I put in a spray bottle, spray them all, just so that it helps with the colouring of them, and then we'll shut the lid and we'll leave it for a little while. Not the full 30 minutes, we'll turn it part way through. But yeah, it's pretty much done then. Alright, all sprayed, and we can shut the lid, and off we go. Okay, so it's been about half the time, and the chicken is starting to look amazing, but all I need to do now is I need to turn them all. So I'm going to turn them, and then I'm going to spray them with a little bit more oil, and put the lid down, let them cook, and then they should be done. And I'm very excited to try them, and also very excited to show you, because honestly, they just smell and look so good, don't they? Okay, so time's up, and I'm looking forward to opening this. Oh my goodness, look at that. I mean, the sun coming through the blinds makes it look even better, doesn't it? But that looks super, super crispy. Dinner is gonna be good tonight. And we'll serve it up with some mashed potato, and it will just be a proper fried chicken dinner. Oh yeah. I've also got a fab recipe perfect for the air fryer in my new book. It's my homemade KFC recipe. Now you can pre-order my book by clicking the link below. I'll link it all the details. You can pre-order it now. It's really awesome, and there's lots of other recipes in there too. So if you've made my crunchy fried chicken or are thinking about it, you can't possibly have it without chips. So you need to go up here and watch how to make amazing chips or french fries in an air fryer. Video up here. And if you fancy, you can watch me unboxing my air fryer up here. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.